Hello again, my name's Gabe Zona. Got a couple of questions to ask. If you've been paying attention, there's a humanitarian crisis taking place throughout the entire European continent. And it's going to take place right here in good old USA as well, real soon. Now, who do you think is responsible for this humanitarian crisis? Well, let's look at the pieces of the puzzle. We had a country called Libya. It was run by Muammar Gaddafi. Now, he wasn't the nicest kind of guy, but the people respected him in Libya. They obeyed him, and they loved him. And who didn't like Gaddafi? Well, it wasn't that he didn't like Gaddafi. Barack Hussein Obama wanted access to the weapons that Gaddafi had. So what did he do? Well, he launched his own private war against Libya without congressional approval. And the U.S. Air Force obliterated Gaddafi's military. And what's happened to Libya since then? Well, it's become a rogue nation, a lawless nation. Now let's talk a little bit about Benghazi. What do you think the CIA was doing in Benghazi, Libya? How come no one's asked that question? Why was there a CIA annex a mile away? It wasn't there to protect the facility. What were they doing there? Only an idiot would not know what they were doing. They were shipping weapons, Libyan weapons, putting them into Turkey. Tayyip Erdogan is as crazy as Obama is, if not crazier. Well, no, he couldn't be crazier. He's as crazy as Obama is. And those weapons were finding their way into Syria. Why? Because Obama wanted to get rid of Bashar al-Assad. Why? Because he's a Shiite. So was Gaddafi a Shiite. Sunnis hate Shiites. Do you think that the chosen one, Barack Hussein Obama, is not responsible for this humanitarian crisis? Well, you're not thinking. When Barack Hussein Obama said that he wants to pull out our troops, the American people thought that he was interested in the troops' welfare. He could give a damn about the American troops. He wanted to create a pathway for ISIS insurgents. They were also known as the rebel freedom fighters. When Senator Elaine Brain McCain went to visit, he met with them. He ate with them. He wanted Congress to support them. We had the Secretary of State, John Kerry, tell us that the United States has been training, equipping, supplying the freedom fighters in Jordan for a number of years. When Obama pulled our troops out of Afghanistan and Iraq, it wasn't to protect the troops. Once again, he could give a damn about the troops. He pulled them out to create a pathway for ISIS. Remember when we first saw videos of ISIS insurgents marching through open desert? They could have been annihilated with a couple of A-10 warthogs. They weren't. Raqqa in Syria still exists. It should have been obliterated. But it won't be, because it's part of what the chosen one has planned. This mass exodus was created because of Barack Hussein Obama. If the United States would have remained in Afghanistan, ISIS would never have formed. If the United States military would have destroyed ISIS in open desert, they never would have done what they're doing. It's part of Barack Hussein Obama's plan. You think not? You're not thinking. Follow the pieces of the puzzle. They paint a very clear and distinct picture. Europe is going to be inundated with radical, extremist, Islamic Muslims, as will the United States. There's no way of determining who's who. People that have died, their passports are being sold. It's really scary, folks. This thing is reaching a saturation point. You think not? You're not thinking.